Alright team, welcome back team. Okay, so team, so in this particular session we are going to see, especially we have noticed an issue yesterday when we are running our pipeline. If you go to your pipeline, what of the pipeline we created, the pipeline got failed, and also we noticed an issue saying that what of the pool you configured, that pool is not there with the Maven. That is one of the thing we noticed. Okay, right. So at the same time, we also felt the agent is not online. So total two things we felt yesterday, right? So what we need to do now? So firstly, we need to make the agent up. That is our first job. So let's go to a portal and we will make the agent up. Okay. If you go to the portal there, below this is your VM. Please go there and just make the virtual machine up. Okay. Right. Now question to you, if you make the agent app, will your Azure Devops agent will come to online? No. It will not come because we are not running this particular Azure Devops agent as a service. We are not running as a service. We are simply running as a simple standalone agent. So you need to go to the portal, you need to go to the virtual machine and you need to make that particular Azure DevOps agent online. That is our responsibility to do that. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's log into the VM and we will connect and we will launch this particular agent. You know the connection details? Then we took the connection details already. I'm just considering the connection details. It is giving the validation whether really your machine can able to connect or not. The such kind of validations only it is throwing. Okay, perfectly alright. Even you can play from here also, you know that, right? So this is the cloud shell. This is the cloud shell, exactly the cloud shell. However, exactly we will log into a virtual machine through our local machines, right? In the same way, you can make use of this one also, team. You can make use of this one also. That is your wish. If you are interested to go with this one, because this is also a Linux terminal only. If you want, you can use this one. If you don't want, you can use your local terminal. Anything is fine. Anything is fine, team. Okay. So for now, I'm just bringing up with the local terminal. Later, any one of the scenario will consider to use the cloud shell. Okay, cloud shell. Earlier, cloud shell was not open for Azure. Now, like this, and then whenever you are connected to the virtual machine, it will not directly connect to the cloud shell. We need to do it manually by clicking on this option. Now they introduce it directly to connect to the cloud shell. So that's the only difference I'm noticing. That's fine. I'm just going to the terminal. I believe definitely we have that particular connection. I believe there is a connection which is with me 52.187.10.67. Let's go to the portal. Let's understand is it the right endpoint or it's a bit different. Okay. If you go there, yeah, 52.187.10.67 is the right one only. Now you just come back here. Hit enter. It will ask you the password. Just pass the password, okay? Alright. Once you are here, clear the screen. If you want to see any historical command, whatever you applied, you can simply apply the history. So you can see what are all the commands usually we applied earlier, each and everything you can see it in. So that is exactly the advantage of this particular case, okay? You can apply this one. And also, so you know very well that, so whenever we are executing my agent, always we will go to the folder called my agent folder, right? So that is the first thing usually we will do, correct? So what we need to do, for example, in that same terminal, if you ls, okay, you can see the folder called my agent, cd my agent, right? There we will apply the command run.sh/dev/null. Your agent is running at the background. So that is what exactly is happening now. How to get the confirmation? You please go to the portal, DevOps portal. There you go for the project settings. There you go for the agent pools. If you go to the agent pools, there you can see one thing called ADO-AG pool. Open this one, click on agent, your agent is online. Perfect. So we make the agent online. That's okay. Good. Now, our intention here is next we need to discuss on executing or installing Java, and Maven into Ubuntu machine, okay, or Linux machine. What are the Linux machine we have? We need to install these two things into the Ubuntu machine. Why we need to install them? Because we are dealing with the Java project. So to execute the Java project, we need these two installations in the machine, right? These are the build environment. We are creating the build environment for our project. That is what we are creating. It is not runtime environment. Runtime environment is app service. Build environment is virtual machine. Remember the point, okay? So someone asked the question yesterday, so that's why I'm just stressing again, okay? Right. So now, how to do this one? Very simple. Java and Maven installation. Just go to the, we already log into the VM. That's really good. So this is our VM login. So we already logged into that, logged in. So I'm just going there. I'm just going to the home folder. Okay, you just go here. Tilde symbol will just move you back to the home folder wherever you were. Okay. Right. Now, just go to the Chrome browser. There, you just go there and search for Maven and Java. Right? Maven and Java. If you go there and just go there, Maven installation or Java installation, we'll open any one of the existing sites. Maybe we can install. Maybe I'm just going for not Windows, Ubuntu. Okay, I'm just opening one thing now. I do see a particularly a link. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. How to install Maven on Linux Ubuntu? The perfect match for us. Okay, you just go there. You just scroll down. If you scroll down, there you can see install JDK. Install JDK on Linux or Ubuntu. I think it's clearly telling you. First install JDK. Set the environment variables. Then verify the installation. Go for the Maven and set the environment variables and verify the Maven installation. A total 6 steps, man. Total 6 steps actually, right? So now if you go back here, what we are doing, take a VM. So this is what our virtual machine. Inside the virtual machine, what exactly we are trying to do? We are installing Java and Maven. Why installing Maven and Java inside this one? The only reason for this one is to just create a build environment for your project. So that is the only intention, okay? To create a build environment. So once you create this one, our build pipeline, okay? Our build pipeline, whatever the build pipeline we have, it will make use of your virtual machine. Okay, it will make use of your virtual machine, right? It will make use of your virtual machine, and finally it produces an output, right? It produces an output. What is an output? The output is a target folder there, a jar file. Correct? So this is what we understand, right? Already, this is exactly the thing will be produced as an output. This is exactly the thing we are trying to prove also. Now once we are here, now I'm just going back to the website. There I do see the commands very clearly. Now you just go there, you just apply one by one command, what are the commands they are recommending. I'm just going for the first one. wget is the one exactly will help you to just install any package into your Ubuntu machines. Okay, just go there. I think we already applied wget once as part of the Azure Devops installation. Okay, so then followed by, you just go for the unzipping the content. So you need to unzip the content by using this command. By using tab, you will again unzip the command. That is what we are doing there. And the next one, you are moving whatever the installation you have. For example, if you apply ls here, there you are seeing a folder because you just unzipped. You downloaded this one, you unzipped the content. Correct? That is what exactly you did so far. So now you need to move this one to a folder called opt. That is what exactly I'm just copying this particular thing, just apply. So sometimes you may see this kind of permission denied. So whenever you see this kind of permission denied thing, you just applied with root access, okay? You just applied with the root access, and then obviously you can proceed further, okay? Because the OPT is not at your Azure user level module, Azure user level folder. It is on the root directory. Then that is why you need to use sudo whenever you get the permission denied, so that your copy is okay when you see this particular command. Okay, alright. Once you are done with this particular thing, so now what exactly we are going to do? So then you need to set up the Java variables and all, right? You just copy this particular thing. See, Java underscore home is the variable which you need to keep it for sure. That is what exactly we are keeping here now. And followed by and followed by there is one more command. He's just setting up the path variables. Total 2 variables we need to set for any installation. The first variable is the Java underscore Java underscore home is the first variable, another is the path variable. These 2 things we need to set it up. Okay, just copy this particular thing, just go there, just enter over there, and followed by you just go. I'm just exporting the path because you need to export this path after setting this one. Then only I think it will be useful for your executions. Total 3 steps. Commonly, again, these 3 steps you will see for Maven execution also. Okay, finally he's asking her go there and verify your Java execution. Oh, comfortably. See, my Java version is 13.01, exactly the one I'm saying. I'm double checking is it the right one I installed or not. JDK 13 is the one. Perfect, your Java installation is good in just 2 minutes. Next, I'm just going for the Maven installation. If you go for the Maven installation team, okay, here you can see the command. Okay, again Maven installation, copy this particular Maven binaries and just go there, just wget. Okay, so once you are done with this particular part, okay, just copy the next one tar file and just go there, just paste over there. So I'm zipping the same commands. I'm not doing anything extra. Okay, the same thing whatever they're asking us. I'm not doing. See, again, permission denied came. I'm trying to sort out this particular case by using this particular command. That's all. Once you are done with this particular thing, again you need to set up a variable called home, the environment variable called m2 underscore home for Maven. m2 underscore home. So just place enter over there. Then you need to set up the path over there. Just set this particular thing. Just come here. You just export this particular path. Just do that one. Once you are done with this particular case, finally they are asking to just execute the Maven version. Just go there, hit enter. That's perfectly alright. That's all Maven and Java installation into Ubuntu mission. Your task is done. Okay. That's all exactly the JDK and the Maven installation to the Ubuntu missions. We are customizing our Ubuntu mission. We are doing our installations on our own. You need to keep that point in your mind. Always a very good practice whenever you do these kind of installations. It's always a very good practice. You go to the Chrome browser and just go there and please restart your virtual machine once. Because I do notice this issue. If you go there and straight away if you proceed further, what exactly I'm noticing here is team. Okay, sometimes it is not really detecting your installations. So that is a problem actually I noticed in your previous batches also. Okay, that is why I'm just restarting the virtual machine to take the installations effective. So that is the only change I'm doing. Actually, it is not at all recommended in the Microsoft documentation, but I don't see the installations are effective immediately also. Okay, so that is why you just go there, just restart, because we did the installations, we proved installations are good. But when you are triggering from the build pipelines, it is not really getting connected. There's a problem is coming. Okay, so that is why I'm simply restarting this one now. Alright. Once you restart this one, obviously you will lose your connection. There is no doubt in that. See, your connection dropped. Once your connection dropped, again you need to connect to this particular thing. No? Again it is asking the password. Just give the password over there. And once you are done with this particular case, and the next one which I'm going to what is this one? Yeah, which I'm going to create here is, okay, basically the run.sh, whatever the command we did. So the same thing I'm just applying one more time, so that I think your agent will run at the background. Alright. Oh, okay, so another catch here. Okay, see, I think I want to tell you this one also. You executed run.sh, but you are seeing an exit code. Exit non-zero code. Exit non-zero code you are seeing, meaning that your previously applied command is not success. This command is not success. That's why it got failed. That is what exactly it is telling you. Or to know why it got failed, don't run this one in the background. Just run this one in the interactive mode. Okay. Now just apply. Oh, it is saying no such file or directory. See team, that directory wherever you're executing run.sh is not the right one. You need to go to the my agent folder. You need to execute the command. What are the command you copied? This particular thing, what are the command we copied? Just copy paste over there inside. This is correct. You need to execute always this one in the my agent folder. Because in my agent folder only you can see the content, right? See, I'm seeing the each and everything, especially run.sh is inside. So you need to execute this particular thing inside, then only it will run. But you are executing bit outside. That's why I think it failed earlier. It is showing you some exit code. Another tip I am giving to you: whenever you are executing this one, after execution, just press enter, 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 enter. If you do that, whether your previously executed command is really success or not, it will tell us. Same logic I applied here. Without go to the my agent, I simply applied. I press enter. See, this command I applied in the home directory of the virtual machine. Then I press enter. Then I do see an exit and failure. If I don't press enter, I will not understand whether this particular process is success or not. A simple thing. So when you apply the run.sh command as a background, you just press enter one more time. Okay, just you'll apply the command followed by one more enter. Then it will tell us whether it is really succeeded or not. If it is not thrown anything or something like that, see, something like this after executing, so nothing is coming up, right? Nothing is coming up, right? After executing this one, I press one more enter here, so nothing is coming up. It went smooth. So meaning that your agent is comfortably executing. That's a simple tip you can keep in your mind, team. Okay. Alright, so once you are done with this particular case, team, now I'm good and we are good. So far I believe we have done with the Maven and Java installation completely. Now we are going and see execution of build pipeline. Execution of build pipeline, team. Okay. Execution of build pipeline. So now, the moment when you are executing the build pipeline, we may get few issues. We will try to sort it out. Okay, executing the build pipeline. Okay, build pipeline. Into Ubuntu machine. This is what exactly our goal also. Okay. Now how? It's simple. You just go to the build pipeline section. Especially when you go to the build pipeline section, then this is what my agent pipeline, right? You just go there and just double checking the configuration, team. If you go to the configuration, so pipeline is the one which is from ADO-eligible, perfectly alright. You just go there. I don't know whether you notice one particular issue or not here. When you select the ADO-AZ-pool 2 days before or yesterday, when you select this one, it demands the Maven. So Maven exists. Basically, whenever you are executing the Maven project, right? Whenever you are executing the Maven project, it is demanding the Maven exists. Basically, it will check, okay, whether really you have the Maven exist or not in your mission. Maven exist or not in your mission, it will double check, okay? So we have the Maven already exists in the virtual mission. That's why I am saying Maven exists, okay? If Maven is not there, this particular entry will not be here. Okay, this particular entry will not be here now. Okay, alright. Just go there to the Maven pom.xml. Just go to the copy files. These things under we know already. I don't want to repeat this one again. I'm just going for the queue. Just click on queue and as usual click on run button. That's it. Click on the agent job, team. Click on the agent job. Okay, again we are seeing the failure. I was saying that okay, either agent satisfied the same issue. This is same issue, right? Whatever we have seen. I'm just pasting you in the chart, team. Okay, pasting in the chart. I believe you are getting the same issue. No agent pool found. We satisfy the specified demand Maven. The same issue I'm getting. Actually, we restarted our mission, and let me go there and simply double check one more thing also. So especially when you come here, I'm just checking is the installations are each and everything is okay or not. Okay. This is MVN. Just a moment. Why it is saying like this? What's the problem? It's not identifying. It is not identifying as you have the installation of the Maven. Okay, just a moment, team. Oh, even Java also missing. It's correct, right? What is the problem here? Just a second, team. Just a second. What is the problem here? Just want to see.
We have installed in some other directory.
No, it's not about directory actually. It's not about the directory. It's in the virtual machine only. Because we moved this one to the OPT folder and we already configured the path. Okay. So let me do one more thing. Okay.
Dinesh, can you please open with VA bash.profile and update it from there for export my to home and OPT Apache and run with the source and bash file. It will work. I pasted the command.
Can you please wait for a while, Pandu? Let me just reassess what exactly went wrong. So Apache Maven is there. These particular parts are there. Okay, so I have it out on the environment variable setup. Okay, so echo empty. What's the problem? This particular path I don't see the Java path. Okay, I believe environment variables are missing here actually. I don't say the environment variables are being set. Environment variables we set actually, but I think the relaunch the terminal to log in the source upload to apply the changes. Okay, I believe while see in this particular thing add the following lines to the user profile. That's telling I think we just executed this one on the interactive mode terminal. If you read this one, add the following lines to the user profile dot profile and relaunch the terminal or execute the source dot profile to apply the changes. In the same way, even for where is the Java one? Yeah, again open profile again. The same case here also. I believe the problem is I think whatever we executed right here. So we just did this one in the terminal only for that session. So that is the problem exactly we created. But installation's okay, but the environment variable setup is the problem. Okay, so that is the only one thing. But I will give you the because. Let me give you the another reference because so that I don't want to do something in the runtime. I'm just giving you the link to you in the chart. Let me check another link team. Okay, but before applying your thing, okay, let me try one more attempt. Okay, so that you all can refer in the internet. Okay, oh that is the only goal for me. Just wait. Yeah, because usually we will do the same thing, right? Maybe I'm referring wrong link or not. I'm not very sure. But anyway, this is also another technique where you can simply apply by using sudo apt-get. So that is another technique which we can use. In that case, I think you no need to set it up any variables and all. That is another way which you can install them. So that is the easiest way also. Let's attempt that one a bit later. Just wait. If this not works out, because I'm just looking for the documentation for you to refer in the internet. Okay, easily. I think this is also sudo apt install the same case. Okay. Install open this is the first method which is easy. Okay, I will show this one also, don't worry, but this is the one which we attempted similar. Download and install Maven. This is the one which I attempted wget. We just bring this one, we just unzip this particular thing into the OPT, and there I think you created I think these things are create a symbolic link Maven leading to the Maven installation directory. Okay, that is one thing. Setting up the environment variables. Yeah, I think he's creating one profile sudo nano etc. I think these parts and all missing. Basically these parts and all missing. We can do this one. Just wait for a moment. Okay, let me just see this one. I think if this documentation really looks good, I'll just give it refer this one only for you. Okay, you can use this one. Java underscore home also, it is just pointing the user lib JVM default Java. So that is also fine. I think it can go in a single chart. Yeah, it can go in a single chart. Yeah, you can make use of this one. I think this is one way. Yeah, okay, alright team. Alright, okay. So firstly, I believe you can attempt this one in two ways. One is by using apt module. That is one thing. We will do this one. Even I can override whatever the installations I did, but I don't want to. Just wait for a while. Wait for a while, because whatever the installation we did, let's fix that. Okay, let's fix that. So in this particular case, install the latest releases on Maven and Ubuntu. There also, that simply installing the JDK. This is the default JDK which they are referring. Step 2, download install Maven. So this is also which we can attempt. For example, I'm just using this particular approach. I'm just using this particular approach. Okay, I'm just opening the terminal. So what is the advantage of this? This is a very straightforward. Okay, this is a very straightforward. You don't need to download any packages. You don't need to set the path variables and all. Especially whenever you are using sudo approach. Okay, sudo approach. See, for example, sudo apt update is the one which update all apt modules, aptitude modules in the Ubuntu machine. Then whenever you are applying the sudo apt commands, first you need to update the existing module stream. That's the basic rule, keep in your mind. So then I'm just installing the default JDK into this virtual machine. Forget about the previous installation. We are installing one more time. So just proceed with this approach. Now we will see what will happen. We will fix our previous case also. Just wait. Okay, so default JDK got installed here. Okay, once default JDK got installed, so then you are going there, you are just checking Java -version. Okay, so you know one thing, team. So when you go for the Java -version, Java 11 is pointing. So if you recall earlier, we installed 13. 13 was pointing only for that moment because you haven't set the variables permanently. You set the variables on the interactive terminal. So that is the problem exactly raised. Okay, all right. So okay, I just installed the default version. That's fine. I'm just proceeding further. So this is the one exactly you can use for Maven installation also. I'm just copying this particular stuff, whatever is there. I'm just going there. I'm just applying the same case. Okay, let's download this one. Okay, I think it is throwing an error message saying that the endpoint, whatever the endpoint you are trying to download is wrong. So to do this one, I think you can go to the internet. Okay, you can go for the internet Maven installer. For the Maven installation, you can see the a dedicated Apache Maven site. Okay, please open that particular part. There you can see, I think you can go for the download. Click on the download thing on the right corner. Okay, if you go for the download, there you can see the path exactly. You can see the links, each and everything. Go for the binary zip. I believe you are downloading the same thing. Okay, you are downloading the same thing. For example, I think he's getting the ZZ file. Okay, let's see. I think this is the file exactly he's looking for. Right click on this one, just copy link. Okay, copy link address. When you copy link address, please double check and just go to the internet. I think this is the one exactly it is pointing, right? This is exactly the link which you copied as well. Now you just come here. I think little bit change on this particular URL. Okay, that is the thing exactly you need to fix. I'm just going there. I'm just removing this particular URL. I'm removing the URL because 3.8.4 is not serving. So that is why it is not able to refer. That's why you got the 404. Now I just replaced that one with 3.9.4%. 200 okay. Okay. Is request awaiting the further response, I believe. So can you please apply the ls? It's not downloaded, it seems to be, right? Just wait. Oh, I think it's downloaded in the TMP folder. Okay, it's not here. Okay, it's been downloaded into the parent folder. -p refers to the parent. Go to the /tmp folder. It is going to the /tmp folder. Okay, so fine. So /tmp, where is /tmp? Again, for example, again you may get sorted out. opt/opt is the one just before we had referred. Now /tmp is the one again we are referring. Now for example, if you just come here /tmp, for example, if you just apply, just go there and ls apply. See, this is the one exactly been sitting here, Apache Maven 3.9.4. That's perfectly alright. Okay, now I'm just going back. I'm just going up with our latest installation documentation, whatever I have. So the same thing I'm just continuing. There it is telling, okay, so whatever the thing you downloaded, especially, I believe once download is completed, extract the installation file into the OPT directory. So that is what exactly they're recommending. Okay, I'm just copying the command, and also if you notice this command, they are not really pointing what is the version you downloaded. Can be any version, and they are just moving that one to the OPT only, common thing only. So same thing whatever we did earlier. Okay, all right. Then followed by they are just creating a soft link. So this particular link will help us to refer the Maven exactly the which version we are using. For example, let me copy this particular thing first. Let me go there and just opening this particular thing. I'm just creating and just passing this one. So whatever the version is there inside this particular OPT folder, doesn't matter. Tomorrow if you install 3.9.4 or tomorrow, anyway, I think whatever the version, actually we have installed 3.9.4. Please apply 3.9.4 for example. So meaning that they failed to create a file exists. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so because we just moved the content over there, let me remove the stuff inside of this particular OPT folder. Okay, so again you need to go to the sudo because you cannot go to the OPT directly. Just sudo there. I'm just going for the cd OPT. Just go inside, just go for this particular thing. There you are seeing the Maven stuff over there, right? So this file is already exists there. Okay, rm-rf Maven. I'm just taking this particular folder out. Okay, I'm just taking this particular folder out, then exit out of this particular thing, and now I'm just coming back. Now I'm just going there, I'm applying one more time this particular thing. That's perfectly alright. You created a soft link, especially whatever the installation is there inside the OPT. You are just referring whether 3.8.4, 3.9.4 doesn't matter. You simply move that one into the Maven folder. Okay, now let's see the next one, then you will get an idea. Okay, then what exactly they are telling? Okay, just can you please open the some editor where you can modify the environment variable. This is the profile. This is the user profile which you can create also on your own. But this is the one exactly which will help us to set up the environment variables. You just go there and just open that particular profile. So this particular thing being opened. So Nano is the one which is an editor which helps us to just open in an editor format. There you can write your commands whatever you want inside. Okay. Specialty. If you notice these things, okay, these are all not pointing any of your version. For example, it is simply pointing default Java. It is simply pointing OPT Maven, but doesn't mean that it is not stressing you use OPT-Maven 3.8.4. Tomorrow if you install some other thing, again it will fail. Again you need to modify. So that is where exactly it will help you to just keep this one in a standard way. So you can use this one. That's why you created a soft link over there. By using the soft link, you can set this variable once. That is more than enough. If you go for the second installation also, you don't need to worry at all. You just copy this particular thing. Whatever the content is there, just going there. I'm just simply pasting over there. This is the standard format only. You don't need to modify again and again this case, to be frank. Okay. Once you are done with this particular thing, okay, I think this guy is open in the Nano editor. Usually we will go for the VI very frequently. So whenever you are opening this particular thing, you need to check this one. This is a Control-O, right? So you need to click the Control-O. There it is asking, okay, should be okay for you to just file name to write and save is the one next exact action. It's perfectly. Just a second, huh? Usually we will not use the Nano editor. We will use the VI very frequently, team. Okay. Just a second. Control-O is the write out. Control-O, the file name to the write out. Okay. Control-C is for the cancellation. Just a second. Control-O, Control-X. Control-O. So where is the exact learning? I'm just looking for this one. Just a second, team. Yeah, I'm missing here. Wrote 4 lines. Okay, that's good. Control-X. Perfect. Okay. Control-O, Control-X. Control-O, Control-X. So that is the thing exactly I just used. Okay. For control means the up arrow button in your screen. Okay, in your Windows machine. Okay. So once you are done with this particular thing, I'm just so once you set this particular thing, I'm just double checking one more time. Whether the things are there. Yeah, of course, perfectly there. Okay. So I'm just doing one more time. Okay. For your case, I think should be okay. Okay. Should be okay. Control Enter. Control X. Perfect. Okay. Alright. So I will not use the Nano editor at all in our entire journey. I will use VA editor only. So that is the easiest one which we can make use. Okay. So even in place of Nano, if you place VA also, your things will work in normal as usual. Okay. Since I attempted with Nano, I just played with the same. Alright, team. You just go there. Once you are setting up this particular variables inside this particular shell script, this is a shell script exactly they created. That's okay. So once we are set that particular thing, Okay, then what exactly they are telling? I think they are already telling you what exactly you need. Press Ctrl X and then Y. I think they are already recommending you approach team. Okay, I think you can follow this one also. But I applied Ctrl O, Ctrl X. That is the one exactly applied. You can apply this one also. Okay, then they are just asking you to give the executable permission. Executable permission on the shell script. Okay, I'm just giving the executable permission on the script, and followed by they are asking to source. Source means reload the environment variables. Okay, that is the thing exactly they recommend. That's it. And finally verify the Maven installation. Now copy this one and just go there Maven installation. Perfectly alright. 3.9.4. That is the thing exactly we downloaded and installed. Same process you can do in 2 commands. Team. In 2 commands you can do this process actually. You no need to worry on this entire process for the Maven installation. If you notice the same link on top, simply they apply install Maven on Ubuntu with apt. If you apply simply sudo apt update, sudo apt install Maven version, your task is done already. Team, your task is done already. I can simply escape by using these 3 commands, but I don't want to, because since we face the issue, we need to solve the case. Okay, keep that point in your mind always as a DevOps engineer. And just pasting you in the chart, refer this particular link, whatever I shared the second time. Use that one in your installations, in your missions. Okay, ignore the first one, team. Ignore the first one. Use the second one, team. Okay, that one is useful for you. All right, team. Thank you for the session. See you in the next part.